This is a war Biden's waging on you and I. If they can charge a former president, the Republican frontrunner for president, against him, his political opponent, what do you think they could do to me or you or your kids? Joining me now is someone who's in the center of this fight, host of the Kimberly Guilfoyle Show on Rumble. Kim, I appreciate you being here.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be on your program, and I really enjoyed your opening monologue. I mean, first of all, you're 1,000% right. I mean, they're the ones that are trying to throw an insurrection. They are the ones that are tossing out every shred of decency, of ethics, of morality, integrity in our government systems. We have a corrupt FBI. We have a completely compromised Department of Justice that has been weaponized through Joe Biden and Merrick Garland. And they're hell-bent on coming after Donald Trump because they are coming after you. And he's the only thing standing in the way. But I will tell you this, and you know the man like I know the man. He's my friend for 18 years. He is unbelievably strong and resilient. He is unbreakable. And this is not going to stop him because he is factually innocent. I tell you this as a prosecutor and as someone who actually knows the facts, knows the circumstances. This has nothing to do with the Espionage Act. This is simply to do with the Presidential Records Act. Those 37 pathetic, trumped-up charges are ridiculous. There is no basis. He will prevail, whether it's ultimately through motions to dismiss or through the highest court in the land, the Supreme Court. Donald Trump will once again be vindicated. And this all comes at the expense of the American people, of our system of justice, of democracy, and what we fought for, and men and women like yourselves that fought for our freedoms, for our liberty, to have honesty, to have democracy in this country. This is a sad day as we reflect on this in America, that they have tried to do this to a duly elected president of the United States. They tried to impeach him right after his inauguration. They have been hell-bent after him this entire time. As it relates to those documents, they were properly contained, properly secured, and it was his right under the Presidential Records Act to be able to maintain those in a secure location. Those are the facts. What's also the facts is that Joe Biden should be prosecuted and investigated and, quite frankly, impeached, because he is the one that violated the law with years of mishandling documents that weren't properly secured, kept in a garage with his Corvette, not in any way showing any regard for national security or the rule of law. But where is the prosecution investigation of Joe Biden? Where is the prosecution investigation, quite frankly, of Hillary Clinton or Hunter Biden? Nowhere to be found, because they can't beat Donald Trump in the 2024 election. And this is their fear and avarice and evil coming forward, poisoning this country because they want to try to destroy this man. They will not succeed.
Yeah, thankfully he's willing to fight for it, unlike anybody I've ever seen before. He was actually out golfing today, which is unbelievable enough. House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan, though, wrote Attorney General Merrick Garland a letter about the political nature of this indictment, because that's what it is. Jordan also noted several abnormalities with the investigation. You know, according to another person, the former assistant director in charge of the FBI's Washington field office, he claimed a bunch of stuff in there. Right here, that the Miami field office did not conduct the search. The department did not assign a U.S. attorney's office to the matter. The FBI did not first seek to consent to evacuate to effectuate the search. And the FBI refused to wait for the President Trump's attorney to be present during the search, which is uncanny. Like, I've never heard of that before, Kim.
No, it's really unprecedented. I tell you that, as a former prosecutor that actually observed the rule of law and took an oath that, I took very seriously to serve this country, for justice to be blind, to apply the laws and facts without arbitrariness. And that's not what they've done here. They have violated in a bunch of missteps that are going to come back to haunt them, because this was a rush for them to push through. They literally would not let the president's attorney come in there to supervise this, going in the dead of night to go in Mar-a-Lago, despite the fact that the president made Mar-a-Lago, the residents, everything available to show them that the documents were at a secure location. They don't care. These are people who are literally themselves leading an insurrection against this country, trying to do a coup against the president when he was in office, and now trying to prevent him from getting in office again. But these procedural matters do matter. And the fact that they did not follow the law, they did not follow procedure, is going to be a huge problem. And it's going to come back from an appellate issue. It's going to come back whether it goes to the Supreme Court. But Well, now to do it, by the way, a Navy veteran, okay, like yourself, who served his country admirably and then continued to serve by then leaving his career to go and serve the man that he believed in, his commander-in-chief. They are doing this to try to scare and persecute any single person that supports or believes in President Trump. He will be found factually innocent as well, but he is also a strong man and a good man. And it's a shame that they try to destroy people's lives like this.
Yeah, it is shocking, and there's no consequences for these people. KG, keep up the fight. We appreciate you always.
There will be in 2024.
Oh, yeah.